What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your man Harry O over the top. Listen, I'm back here today, man. I gotta react today. I'm gonna react to this video that oh man, I've got a request in my chat last night when I was live, and someone asked me about the situation with Andrew Wiggins. And I wasn't even familiar, to be honest with you. I wasn't following that situation. This situation's popping off every day, right? So and I thought it was another situation he was talking about, and I pulled his name up. And after I pulled this guy's name up, saw what was going on. Today I watched a few videos on it. Oh my gosh! So that's how we'll start it. I'm just going to say, you know, the Jezebel, the Jezebel. I think I'm gonna name this video after the Jezebel. She might be the worst narcissist on the planet in creation. The Jezebel. Anyway, let's get back to this guy who plays basketball. This guy is a star player. Okay, he's not just a basketball player. He is a champion. Okay, you see that? That's the trophy. Okay. 2021, 2022 champs. That's the trophy. That's who this guy is. This guy is at the top of elite athletes. Okay. You didn't just get in that spot right there without a lot of hard work. So, you know, everybody out here has a professional life, everybody has a personal life. So does he. Look at him, man. I listened to one of his videos that he has on his Instagram. First time I saw his Instagram was today, and he was speaking on the video, and just from listening to his voice, I could tell. I could pretty much tell he's a country boy. You know what I'm saying? He's a country boy or a guy from the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely not a city boy. Okay, by far. And what I mean by that is, he moves, he a lot more relaxed, you know, like myself, we ain't got no point to prove. We prove our point in business, in achievement. We ain't big on all that talk, you know what I mean? So he, as you can see in this picture, man, look at him. He's in there with that little baby, man. That's a beautiful, beautiful baby, So I'm gonna jump on into the reason why we're doing this video today, because he also, well, that beautiful little baby, man, oh man, that beautiful little baby has a mother. Yes, indeed. That beautiful baby has a mother, and the baby's mom, I ain't gonna name her, but excuse me, she has a relationship with Andrew, and and yeah, I'm gonna just keep it at that. She has a relationship with him, or at least we presume that they did on some level. This is a picture of her and her Instagram. She's not as conservative, definitely not. She's new, modern woman. You know what I mean? Starting it out, she ain't got no problem putting the cheeks out. She do what she do. It's her body, do it your way. I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I look at some of the things that people say in, on their pictures to describe themselves or describe how they feel about something. And, you know, so she definitely is feeling herself, and she worked hard for that. I ain't mad at you. Do what you do. Know what I mean? Do what you do. I ain't mad at you. But The problem that I do have with her, and let me say this first. You know, it's been a lot of rumors about what's really going on because Andrew, is not playing right now. For I guess they said for personal reasons or whatever. And Andrew has just dropped out of the entire situation. He's like, the team isn't really saying, but his teammates have chimed in. The teammates have chimed in. And, nobody wants to believe. Nobody wants to believe that what the nobody wants to believe that what has been put out there is true. And again, I'm I'm hoping and praying it's not true. Simply because, this guy had a world championship game, right? And not because of that, but he was running up and he celebrated with it's two little girls. And it's rumored that the children, or at least one of them, is not his. And it's said to be the person that he hired, his frenemy that he hired. So, you know, you have a situation now where you at the pinnacle in your career. When you're at your highest level, you're at your highest level. And what happens? What happened to Will Smith when he was at his highest level? Something happens to take that shine. So, excuse me. You know, this is just, even though this has happened to many people, guys. This has happened to many people. It's really in a place where it's not that all that unusual for somebody. We saying it like, oh, it's rumored to have. Listen, this ain't nothing like it's all that. This is something that happens all the time. The sad part to me really is that when he was at the pinnacle of his career, he shared moments with these people and then found out that, wow, the connection I thought we had, and who, the connection he thought that he had with the little girls, he doesn't have. How do you go to children that young and tell them, hey, I'm not your father. I know y'all think I'm your father. I know y'all call me daddy, but the guy over here been wrestling around with mommy when daddy's not in the house. Yeah, that's your father. How do you tell the children that? How do you tell the children something like that? Hmm? Do you get him to tell them? I guess he should if he's the father. Yeah, and she should have to introduce him. Hey, let me introduce y'all to your father. Yeah, they already know their father because he's right there, laying in the cut, pounced on the opportunity, been there the whole time. The whole time, every day you wake up and you go to work, and he loves these people. He loves every last one of them. He gave his so-called friend a job, taking care of his friend. Bruh, I love you. I'm gonna take care. I got you. We in this together. Along with his family. Obviously trust him on another level. Because he just he couldn't perceive that level of betrayal from everybody. It's no way you could see that coming. It's no way you could see that coming. So, at the place we are right now, as we have this tug of war in relationships, you know, On one hand, he's free, so he wouldn't have to pay her, good gracious, for, the infidelity or the indiscretion. He doesn't have to pay, shouldn't have to pay anyway, but on the other hand, you have real life feelings. You're a real person who has real feelings. You don't just get to shake that off. Oh, I'll be back on the basketball court tomorrow night. I know I just got some devastating news, but I'll be on the court tomorrow night. Now, you can't do that because it's mental. It's mental. You have to be able to focus mentally to be able to play at that level. And what are the fans going to say when he's playing against the home team? Fans, it's brutal out here. It's brutal out here. But that man, and he's innocent. He's innocent. That man is innocent of all the wrongdoing here, and he still has to figure out how he's going to walk through it. Ladies, sometimes I think that some females look at men as, oh man, he'll get over it. He ain't worrying about that. He just go get a new woman. It's not just that easy. He has history with that person. So you're not just walking away from that after being devastated like that at the pinnacle of your career. That devil is always right there. That devil is right there when you are at your best. That devil is right there to take you down. I'm saying this, guys. My take and my point of view on this is that something has to give, something has to change, because that's just too wide of a spectrum for a female to be able to have that much trust. There's no way that we shouldn't have laws in place that when a child is born, that child should automatically have to have a blood test. Automatic. That would cut all of this stuff out. It's automatic. Nobody has to go years. There are men out here who have gone a whole life. Some people still don't know. And yes, I'll say this. There are men out here that do some dirty, trifling, grimy stuff. But one thing that they have never, ever, ever done, man has never done. The one thing we can say that men have never done is we can always say that he has never had a child that a woman thought was hers. Yeah. Now, there's guys who've had children on women. I get that. Okay. That's bad. That's bad. But you know that child isn't yours. You know it's not yours. See, when a man is with a woman and he's thinking that child is his, big difference. This guy's life has been changed, and at the worst possible time. And now that entire team, it's not just his life, it's his teammates. His teammates, they feeling sorry for their man. That's their buddy. That's a friendship. That's a bond. When you become champions, man, y'all done went through the fire together. And now you're sitting here trying to figure out, how are we going to work this out? How are we going to get back to, that level? One of our friends, and you want to help the guy. Hey, man, that's my video, guys. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments, man. All right, I'm Harry over the top. Thank you so much.